Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for AWS Certified DevOps Engineer Professional DOP. You can download the complete list of AWS based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on AWS DOP is: explain the role of AWS Control Tower in managing multiple AWS accounts and ensuring compliance. Your answer should be: AWS Control Tower is a service that helps you set up and govern a secure, compliant multi account AWS environment. It automates the setup of best practice security and compliance guardrails and provides centralized visibility and governance across multiple AWS accounts. Our next interview question is: what is the AWS well architectured framework and how does it support DevOps practices? Your answer should be: the AWS well-architected framework is a set of best practices and guidelines for building secure, high-performing, resilient, and efficient cloud infrastructure. It supports DevOps practices by providing principles and guidance for designing, deploying, and operating workloads on AWS. Our next interview question is: how do you implement automated testing for infrastructure as code IAC in AWS environments? Your answer should be: automated testing for infrastructure as code IAC in AWS environments can be implemented using tools like AWS Cloud Formation for template validation, AWS Code Pipeline for automated testing pipelines, and tools like AWS Cloud Formation stack sets for deployment testing across multiple accounts and regions. Our next interview question is: describe the benefits of using AWS Lambda for serverless computing. Your answer should be: AWS Lambda offers several benefits for serverless computing, including automatic scaling, pay per use pricing, reduced operational overhead, event driven architecture, and seamless integration with other AWS services. Our next interview question is: what is the role of AWS Service Catalog in managing IT services and resources? Your answer should be: AWS Service Catalog enables organizations to create and manage catalogs of IT services and resources that are approved for use on AWS. It helps enforce governance and compliance by allowing administrators to define and enforce policies for resource provisioning and uses. Our next interview question is: how do you implement automated backups and data retention policies in AWS environments? Your answer should be: automated backups and data retention policies in AWS environments can be implemented using services like AWS Backup for centralized backup management, Amazon S3 lifecycle policies for data retention and archiving, and AWS Database Migration Service DMS for continuous data replication and backup. Our next interview question is: explain the concept of AWS Private Link and its benefits in networking. Your answer should be AWS Private Link is a service that enables private connectivity between VPCs, AWS services, and on-premises networks without exposing traffic to the public internet. It enhances security, reduces latency, and simplifies network architecture by eliminating the need for public IPs and NAT gateways. If you are preparing for any AWS based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.